Let us remember that charts alone does not change decisions, but stories do. Welcome back to HR Analytics and Rewards Lab. On this channel, we simplify HR analytics and rewards for professionals like you. Today, we will provide insights for some of the exit data we had visualized in our last video. Just before we start, I would like to mention that it is advisable not to read directly from your slide when taking presentations, but still keep enough information for people who still prefer to read from the slide and listen to you. Or in the event for some reasons you're not able to take the presentation, there's enough information to guide the decision makers. Now, going into this presentation, we can see that for voluntary exits, it improved by 40%. This is largely because management this year had focused on recognizing and rewarding performance. So it's a more performance-driven year. This also led to an increase in involuntary exits as performance improvement plans are proactively done. So PIPs, popularly known as performance improvement plans, are now done upfront 3 months, 4 months down the line, as against waiting till the end of the year, so that at the end of the day, only those who are truly worthy of a particular reward get them. And this is reflecting in our exit reports. Irrespective of the fact that we have just reported a positive voluntary exit, that is a dip in the voluntary exit year on year, on this chart, we see a different narrative where majority of the exits are from employees who have only been in the organization for less than 2 years. So it means that the HR of this organization needs to proactively take steps to review its onboarding processes and engagement challenges. From these visuals, we can see the exit trend month on month and year on year. And it also shows us the time that exit happens the most. So exit peaks at the end of Q1 and at the end of the year for both years, that is in 2024 and 2025. And major drivers of exit are emigration and new employment, accounting for a total of 61%. Here we are reviewing the exits by department, and we see that the retail team accounts for 22% of total exits for the year 2025. Then we further drill down to ascertain the line managers responsible for the voluntary exits, and we see an even spread between black and red managers, and this suggests a potential leadership issue that should be urgently addressed by the HR of this organization. One thing I've always said to HR employees is that you do not go to a presentation and leave your decision makers asking you what next, so what, after you have presented your data, your visuals, and your insights. You always need to provide recommendations, help them to see the bigger picture, key into the vision of the organization. You can separate your recommendations into low-hanging fruits, your immediate actions and your midterm actions and even long-term actions, depending on what you've just analyzed and reported. For the purpose of this presentation, the immediate actions that the HR team of this organization can take is to immediately restructure the payment times for bonus payouts and for promotions, since the exit trend has shown that employees exit at the end of Q1 and at the end of the year. For midterm actions, the HR team can immediately begin to review the onboarding processes and track them as well to ultimately improve retention. Visuals simplify what numbers complicate. If your exit reports looks like what we have just discussed, leaders can easily spot patterns at a glance. So if you like what we have just discussed here today, please subscribe to this channel for more HR analytics insights.